I go check Twitch real quick to see it.
All right, man. What's good? What's good?
I don't know if it worked. It said it canceled. It said past broadcast 3 seconds.
Okay.
I don't say that you live.
Am I live? What's good, Instagram? What's good? Showski. Derek, what it do? I'm on Twitch currently, y'all. Let me call my guy back, my technician.
Yeah, I think you live on Twitch, I believe.
Okay, bet.
Let me see.
I think I'm live. Yeah, I'm live.
All right, bet. All right, you good.
Yep. What's good? What's good? Twitch was good. I'm gonna let a few people kind of come in here and let it know. Instagram, what's happening? Big Saint, what's going on? Boy, Bruno, what's good? I'm good, bro. Yes, sir. How y'all living? There is no competition. Yes, sir. We just dropped that competition. I just wanted to, you know what I mean? I just wanted to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Crank the engine up real fast. I got more. We finna go crazy. I don't want y'all to think that was it for me. No. I'm finna drop a joint every week. We finna go crazy on these folks. Yeah, the Genghis Khan line was fire. Yup. Yup. I need y'all to subscribe to my Twitch, man. Like, this is my new shit. I'm gonna do reviews on Twitch. So I need y'all to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to gling me up, man. I'm the Glean King. That's my new name on Twitch, Glean King. You know what I'm saying? All gleans. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you want me to explain the Kobe line? I've been hearing people talking about like, oh man, we done heard the feet line. Yeah, but you ain't heard it 4 different ways. I'm Swisher, man. Appreciate you subscribe. So the Kobe line is heal from defeat. So it's the heel on your foot, but also the heel from recovery, but also the heel that he died on. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't up enough feet. You know what I'm saying? So the pilot, you know what I mean, was too low. He wasn't up enough feet to go over the heel from defeat. You know what I mean? So that's the quadruple entendre that niggas just didn't catch. You know what I mean? But that's how I like my shit. I like my shit to sound simple, but you know what I'm saying? It's multi-layered. You know what I mean? You gotta think outside the box. You feel me? You know what I mean? So that's the Kobe line. That was my favorite player. That was one of my role models. I love Kobe Bryant, man. Rest in peace. If you fuck with the Kobe line, gling me up. You know what I'm saying? Any other questions? Any other bar breakdowns? What else y'all thinking? You know what I'm saying? I just jumped in the booth and did that. Like, I just jumped on my, you know what I'm saying, on my mic. You know what I mean? I was tired of hearing them niggas on Twitter talking shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, the quadruple entendre, Garcia. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Genghis Khan line, like a lot of people didn't catch the Genghis Khan line, like the loneliest monk, but the loneliest monk. So it's like, you know, I grew up around some vicious guys growing up. So it's like, I was the only one I felt like with some sense. The rest of my partners was kind of throwing the fuck off. You know what I mean? So, we got a glean. We got a glean. Yeezy Milk. Glean, appreciate that. You know what I mean? Oh, Radio Pusher TV, I appreciate you, man. Skid. Boy Bruno, yeah. I appreciate that. Dante Wilson. That's love. That's love. That's love. Um. Oh yeah. So a lot of people, my buddy want me to explain the martyr line. So when I say emphatically, the last bitch to get mad at me automatically put on the moving Africans rapidly through Atlanta. So if you from Atlanta, you know the martyr. That was an acronym for the martyr when we were growing up, moving Africans rapidly through Atlanta. So if you from Atlanta, you caught that bar. Um, Let me see what other questions they asking on Instagrams. My Twitch for Instagram, my Twitch is EGOT Live on Twitch. So if you go to EGOT Live on Twitch, that's my Instagram. I mean that's my Twitch. That Yeezy Milk, yes sir. Man, just email me at EGOT Records, man. You want to work with me, man. I'm doing features right now. I just finished the album, so, you know what I mean? I got a few, time slots for features, so any serious inquiries, you know what I mean? You can hit me on egotrecords.com. I mean, egotrecords at gmail.com. For sure. Juice Mitchell, appreciate the follow. Okay, Instagram going up too, y'all. Breath control advice. So my breath control idea is I used to run track growing up. So I ran the 4 and the 800. So when you hear me say practice cleats, practice cleats is like, this is what I call like, these failed motherfucking athletes who be like trying to get at my chick. Like, man, you fucking with practice cleats over there. So I call them practice cleats, but I was a USATF track and field runner growing up. Quad, appreciate the follow. So I was a USATF track and field athlete. I went to the Junior Olympics growing up. So I was good at track. I ran the 4 and the 800. So I broke 2 minutes my sophomore year in the 800 before I got kicked out of school. And no, my 9th grade year I broke 2 minutes. And I broke 50 seconds when I was like 13 or 12 or something. So I was moving back then. I wouldn't say I was like a track star. I was a track star technically because I went to Junior Olympics, but my sport was football. So as y'all see, my cover is a football picture. You know what I mean? Damn, Two Guy, appreciate it. Dame Diddy, appreciate it. Cash Flow, appreciate it. Thousand Diaz, appreciate it. Takashi, appreciate it. Oh, we going crazy on Twitch. Yeah, I was a track star. I ran varsity in the 9th grade. I did varsity football and track in the 9th grade. That lets you know my letterman was already stacked up in the 9th grade. You feel? I'm starting in both of them. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to South Africa. 11 Smith, appreciate you, man. Mark Bird in the building. Was good, Mark? Yeah, man. This year, man, like, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Malai, appreciate it. Shizzle, appreciate it. Ryan Houston, appreciate it. So, a thing about me, a lot of y'all don't know, man. Like, I was talking to my buddy about this earlier. Said Bill, appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. So growing up, I was very active in like sports. Ryan, appreciate it. I was very active in sports. I played in the band. I ran track. I sung in the chorus. I sung in the church choir with my pops. So I was doing a lot of different things to try to find out, what I was gonna be. I felt like I was fairly talented in a lot of different things. That's why that's when my first mixtape was called The Jack of All Trades. You know what I mean? Because I felt like I was talented in a lot of different things. Pistol Grip was good. Yeezy Dean was good. Thanks for the follow. So I was very outgoing. You know what I mean? I was an actor. I was with the Soapstone. I did you know what I mean, theater and everything. So once I got kicked out of school in the 10th grade, I uh, I got into the streets, and the streets was hard on me because, you know what I mean, you couldn't have too much talent and be in the street. They weren't going for that. Timo did it, appreciate it. So I learned to like play the background. You know what I mean? I was like a young nigga around some older guys. So I developed a habit of just being the fly on the wall, not saying much. Um, Being a fly on the wall, not saying much. And so I would always like play the background. So I would tell y'all this. By the time I got into music, uh by the time I got into music, I kind of like Dex TV reaction. What's good? I was like not camera shy, but I was just like I always was told not to fuck with the cameras, not to be in the forefront because I was a part of some shit I wasn't supposed to be a part of. You know what I mean? Late in my early teens. So I just developed a habit of not putting myself out there as much. Um, Luxy was good. So by the time I started doing music, I um I was good at rap. I was like one of the best rappers, but I was also involved in some street shit that I couldn't really put too much. I couldn't highlight like that. So I learned to just play the background. So at that time, I would get little deals and stuff because I was just such a good rapper. People would give me a deal, but I had I had became like camera, not camera shy, but like camera concerned, or like I was just a little standoffish towards the camera. So, or just like marketing myself like this, like I'm doing now. Um, but a lot of people don't know. By the time I met Kanye, I kind of like gave up on rap, you know. So before I met Kanye, I had like two, three other deals. I was like back in '03, '04, '05. I was supposed to be one of the biggest artists in the world, but my street ties kind of scared off all the record labels that was trying to sign me. Uh, EK Jeffs was good. Yada was good. Appreciate the follow. Almighty, appreciate it. Mr. Daniels, thank you, brother. So it kind of scared off all the people who wanted to sign me because the guys that I was signed to was just so fucking vicious. I'm just gonna give you the bean with you. Now it wasn't me, you know what I mean? Like I grew up with these guys or grew up around these guys, so you know they was kind of protective of me, but they was also protective of the money. They ain't want me to like. I guess they ain't want me to like lead them in the hood or like lead them in the streets. So you know that's kind of the dynamic. So when y'all see me around Ye, and he like, man, help me write, I was cool with that. I wasn't even trying to be a rapper at that point. You know what I mean? When I did Soul Paul, I just was he wanted me to write the hook. I just freestyled at the end of the song just cause I ain't had nothing to do. I was just in Hawaii with nothing to do. So I was just like, all right, man, I'm gonna write a little freestyle or something. And that shit ended up going viral. So I looked at it as like, okay. But I still was like not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be a rapper no more like that. I was just trying to get out the street. You know what I mean? Back then, niggas was trying to kill me for music. Like, you know what I mean? I had dudes who was jealous of me, dudes who didn't like me because I was a good rapper, and they all wanted to be rappers, and some dudes was just not fucking with me at that point. So, you know what I mean? That's why, like, it's been not hard for me to put out music, but it's like I just been a little like reluctant to do it. But now I'm like, man, my buddy said your statute of limitations is up, nigga. Like, you can't get in trouble for nothing you talk about no more. So go on and get there, get these folk to work. So that's why I'm back this year. I'm just like, man, I'm gonna get this one last hurrah, and I need all my fans to kind of support this new movement I'm coming with this year because, you know what I mean, this could possibly be my last. So Let's put all our eggs in the basket and go for it. So all the EGOT fans, all the CyHi fans, CyHi the Prince fans, Sadell Young fans, you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, and you know what I mean? Let's get to it. All right. So that's like my that's my background. So for all the people be like, Richard Ortiz, appreciate it. Eight of Mine, appreciate it. So a lot of people be like, man, why you don't put out music and this and that? That's where I'm at. I'm back putting out music. You know what I mean? So, let's get to it. Yeah, I would love to work with Jid. Me and Jid from the same side of town. I play football with his older brother. Hopefully we can get in the booth or get in there, but it'd be hard for dudes to rap with me. I don't know. And it's another thing too. All the dudes who want to rap and do music with me, I'm not into the battle rap each other on the track. I really want to make great music. I really want to have concepts and topics that we stick to, that we talk about. So if you send a feature, please don't send it to like you want me to out rap you. I be having to tell people like I'm not really into that. You know what I'm saying? I just can rap very well. So a lot of people kind of take that as some kind of some people take that as some kind of challenge. I'm not challenging you, bro. This is just how I rap. I don't know how to rap I don't know how to dumb my style down. I try to do it a lot just so the sayability factor is there when I'm performing, or you guys want to recite the lyrics or different things like that. So I do try to keep my cadences to a minimum, but I'm not like a real, like, I'm not into like trying to battle rap and shit. I did that growing up. I got in too many fights and niggas want to fight me. I had niggas pull guns on me in battles and everything because I'm just going ape shit. And motherfuckers didn't like it. So I was like, you know what? Battle rap is too fucking dangerous. Motherfucker gonna get a shot in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So motherfucker gonna get hurt because people don't know how to take losing. But, shout out to the battle rappers, the ones that I do watch and the ones I do have seen. Guys are, saying the most outlandish things, but they definitely respect each other after the battle. So I commend them for that. Akeem Ali, that's my buddy, man. What you mean check out Akeem Ali? That's my buddy. You know what I'm saying? I love Conway, man. Conway, you know what I mean? That's one of my favorites too. He's a dope lyricist. Five Deuce 4. Yeah, I'm from the sandbox. Hey, Trey, tell these folk how good I was in football, bruh. These folk be trying to act like that ain't just a cover, man. Let me let y'all understand something about my cover. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, in Atlanta or in the South, but in Atlanta in general, Georgia, if you wearing number 5, you couldn't just put number 5 on. I don't know if y'all ever played football in the South, but in the South, you can't just get number 5. Number 5, you had to damn near fist fight for number. We had to do Bull in the Ring or Oklahoma for number 5. I'm gonna let y'all know that. So y'all see me in that number 5, y'all know he was him. Don't let the rap fool you. I was better at football than I am at rap. I'll tell you that. For sure. Damn. Man, I appreciate y'all for supporting me, man. Like, y'all showing out on this. I guess y'all just wanted me to put out some music or something. So I'm gonna keep putting out music if y'all gonna support. Another reason why I don't put out music like that is because a lot of reasons I don't put out music like that because you can't get paid from it, man, unless you like some big, artist or something. So, they got different ways of doing direct to consumer now. So I appreciate that. We'll do that. Hold on, I got some gleans, y'all. Hold on, let me shout out my gleans. North of the Views, Lion, I appreciate it. Garfield, I appreciate it. Rage, man, y'all showing out, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, for sure. I see y'all want me to talk about my statement that I said on Twitch. I mean not Twitch, but on Twitter. I get to that. I'm gonna say that to enough people in here. Give me like 5 minutes. We gonna talk about that. You know what I mean? I'm glinging up over here, y'all. Damn, this is love. Not fourth views. Appreciate it, man. The gleans is really touching my heart, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like Twitch and Twitter. I mean, not Twitch, but Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram because you get to see how the people really feel. A lot of times I be telling labels that like I'm more important than y'all think I am. You know what I mean? So a lot of times they be like, man, you ain't got the numbers. I'm like, man, you got to go outside to see my gravitas. You know what I mean? You got to go outside to see how much I affect people. Like I have people, come up to me, expressing their gratitude and how much they love me and how much my music helped them. So yeah. Cuzzo, money making man, Cuzzo. Tell these folk how I was in football. Nigga talking about my stats at the bottom of my cover weren't right. Man, them stats at the bottom of my cover, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. Didn't do me no justice. That shit didn't do me no justice. What the hell? Tony Parker, that was my Miller Grove jersey. See, that wasn't even Redan. A lot of people think that was Redan cover. That was my Miller Grove cover. We called it Killer Grove back then. Back when I went to Miller Grove, we was still the Raiders. Then the Miller Grove moved to like further in Lithonia, and they became like purple and something else. So, you know what I mean? But I'm original Killer Grove, Miller Grove nigga. You know what I mean? Decatur shit, stand up. Big Who Shot You, appreciate it. Man, it's going crazy over here, man. North Rising, appreciate it. Young Feast, appreciate it. Don't say you glad I left the field and got in the booth, bruh. Yes, Tony Parker, y'all did win 4 state championships. So shout out to Miller Grove High School. Y'all won 4 state championships. You know what I mean? I'm from the east side of Atlanta, so, you know what I mean? Decatur, Stone Mountain, Lithonia, y'all represent all that. Brockett Road, nigga, all the way to Wesley Chapel, Gresham Road. I went to church off Gresham Road, First Baptist off Gresham Road. You know what I mean? Matt Citron, what's good, man? Good to see you, man. Yeah. Dang, y'all got a lot of comments, man. Y'all about to make me blush, man. Evans Mill, yeah, Evans Mill. You know what I'm saying? I got a new sports podcast I'm working on too, man. Yeah, I ran for Sapphire Track Club. Absolutely. I ran track with Sapphire, and I ran for Golden Wings too. Sapphire was something we started, me, my buddy Michael Grant. Y'all might know Michael Grant. He's one of the fastest kids in the world, fastest young men in the world. The only person that ever beat him was Usain Bolt. That was my best friend growing up. JG, appreciate it, man. Appreciate that, JG. So on Twitch, we trying to get to 1,000 followers on Twitch, man. I know that sounds crazy, man, but I need 1,000 followers, man. Hey, we got a glean. Hey, wait till y'all hear what I'm working on something. I'm dropping next week too. Fuck it, I'm dropping back to back every Wednesday. I'm dropping. I don't give a shit no more. Y'all can have all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have all this shit. I'm gonna give y'all all the raps I got, all the metaphors I done thought of and wrote in my phone and kept in my brain. My screen name on is EGOT Live on Twitch. So I'm at EGOT Live. If y'all on Instagram and want to come to my Twitch, come to EGOT Live. Yup. Damn, I'm glinging up. Armana, appreciate it. I don't know if y'all got Twitch. Twitch kind of cool. Instagram, if y'all want to go on Twitch, it's kind of cool over here. Y'all can really support me. Smooth, too dope. What's good? Because these record labels ain't going to support me. And another thing, I like record labels. All this indie rap is cool. I like record labels because you can really bring your vision to life and really get it to the masses. Like, I'm not just rapping for like, I don't want to just rap to the culture. I want to rap for the culture. Dan Sonny, appreciate that. Dan Sonny showed out. Dang, Sonny, that's hard. Oh, is Sonny gifting subs? Then Sonny, you hard. That's fire. Appreciate that. All right, next question. What else y'all want to know? Yeah, W Sonny in the chat, man. What else y'all want to know, man? Oh shit, I got a present. Somebody gave me a present. KY the ingredient. I don't know if I know KY. Is that my buddy KY? Oh, Obi the one, appreciate it. Chuck Deezy, appreciate it. Man, y'all hear me? Hey, Instagram, y'all hear my gleans going off. The gleans is popping. You know what I mean? How many tracks on the album? 24 tracks on the album. But I got a pre-lux I'm working on too, so the pre-lux gonna come before the album. Then I'm gonna give y'all the deluxe. I'm just going crazy right now. So if you want a verse from CyHi, go to egotrecords@gmail.com. I'm in a rapping mood right now. I ain't gonna be in this mood for too much longer. So if you need a feature and you wanna do music, tell your friends and your partners who do, you know what I mean, music. I got good deals on features right now, so I'm just in a rapping mood. So OG Chuck Deezy, appreciate it. King member, damn, it's crazy. Lorenz Tate, 22. Lorenz Tate, yeah, it's hard. Damn, it's hard. Me and Ye did a lot of songs together. Huffing and Puffing, appreciate it. Me and Ye did a lot of songs together. We just never put out. Because, you know, like I said, I was doing them for like writing purposes. Then I just got a diamond. What's the diamond mean? Yeah. So I was doing it for writing purposes, but you know, they mine, so I'm gonna go on and use them. I'm getting a lot of waves. What's up, Instagram? Hey, I'm getting waves. You know what I mean? Then I got another diamond. What the diamonds mean, y'all? Damn, I am Zador. Appreciate that. Do I prefer to ghostwrite or rap? King, King, appreciate it. Do I prefer to ghostwrite or rap? I like both of them. You know, I just think when I rap, motherfuckers get like intimidated a little bit. I don't even be trying though, so I just like sometimes ghostwriting be a way that they'll let me in the studio with them. Like, I'm just giving it the bean. Like, hey man, I help you. We do your thing. Like, I grew up, like I said, playing sports, so I know how to not be the leader all the time, even though I'm the best nigga on the field. You know what I'm saying? I just learned how to be a leader. So, or I can be a follower as well of the right leadership. So, damn, who is damn, there's some nice looking chicks coming in the Instagram right fast, y'all. Let me tell you now. Damn, Sonny showing out in the chat. Damn, Sonny just going crazy. Hey man, Sonny, I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it, man. Um, uh, okay, BB Rochi, appreciate that follow. To lead is to serve, yes. I appreciate that. You're right about that. Money making Mish, what's good? That's my homegirl right there, y'all. Y'all go follow Money Making Mish on on Instagram. I don't know how to pin the and okay. My guy said, hold on. He said I should pin. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I ain't too computer savvy. I didn't go to computer class, y'all. They kicked me out of school, man. They kicked me out of school. Speaking of school, uh, we can also talk about uh my we can talk about my statements on Twitter. Hold on, let me see if I can go live on Twitter, man. The Twitter got live? Hold on, let me call my buddy real fast, y'all. So I can tell everybody what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you good.
Cuzzo, am I able to go live on Twitter?
I posted that from Twitch. I posted it to Twitch on your Twitter.
Okay, but I'm gonna go. I want to go live on Twitter. Let me see if it works.
Okay, bet.
All right. I want to go live on Twitter, y'all, so I can tell all these people hitting me about what I said, because they just been going crazy on Twitter. Is Twitter a good app to go live on, y'all? Brains and booty. Okay, you said go live on everything. All right, let me see if I can go live. I never been live on Twitter. Let me see. Uh, uh, I don't think you can go live on Twitter. Hey, y'all, we trending on Twitter, though. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Saw how the Prince dropped Raider theme freestyle. Yes, sir. I put Rita Ann on the map. I put Miller Grove on the map. Anything past Candler Road, what I put on the map. I'm standing on that. Y'all ain't heard about Stone Mountain, Latonia, none of that shit until I said it. I mean, 3000 did say catch the 86 to Latonia headed to Decatur. So he did say that in the rap. But other than that, I said it. Okay, I said it's called Twitter Spaces. I heard about Twitter Spaces. I wanted to do that and have a discussion with these folk. These folk out here talking about I'm dissing somebody. No, I just told you what I prefer. Shit. Spaces. Okay, I hit spaces. Hold on, let me talk to my gleans. Glinging. Okay. Oh, so I can only talk on Twitter? I can't go video? There's no money streaming on Twitter. Damn, am I just doing this for the money? I don't know if I'm just doing this for the money. Am I? Am I doing this for money, y'all? I don't think I'm doing this for money. If I was doing it for money, I would have did a lot of fraudulent shit. Okay. Got it. Okay, what do you want to talk about? My lyricist state, hip hop lyricist. That's what this about to be about. Next. I'm going crazy right now. I'm on everything right now. I'm going live like this shit. CNN, like I'm the motherfucking president on these folk. My mic is off. I'm turning the mic on. What we doing? Okay, I don't know how to make people join this, but hold on. Let me go back to my gleans. Drea's NYC, appreciate it. Dame Hut, appreciate it. King Kane, appreciate it. Wayne West, Good Gas Gaming. Gonzo, Cat Lover, appreciate it. I got some people requesting to get in my chat. Man, you know one thing about Twitter? Twitter be having like some disrespectful individuals. So we gonna see what they talking about. All right, tap to invite someone to speak. Okay. Let me see who I want. Man, y'all gotta have pictures, man. I ain't just finna be having random bots in my joint. Y'all gotta have some pictures so I can see y'all folks. All right. Hold on 1 second. Then I got another glean. Lou Chill, what's good? Bird Sizzle, what's good? Man, you got a scary picture, bro. I ain't going on live with you. You don't make me say something to you. All right. Y'all want to hear some of the people on Twitter with their comments? All right, let's see what they talking about. I'm gonna go with my man right here real fast. See King Class, what's good? King Class? Your mic muted, bro.
How about now?
Yeah, what's good, King Class?
Man, what's the word, Prince? Man, shout out to you, bro.
Hey, what it do, my boy?
Yeah, man, I'm checking in from the rack, bro.
You from the rack?
Bro.
Yeah, somebody told me they don't listen to me in the rack. Niggas must not know the rack my second home.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They probably not from out here, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to my boy Bump J, man. We talk every day, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. You got a question? What's good?
Yeah, I'm gonna get on this shit, bro.
Nah, for sure. Hey, so we can actually talk to people on Twitter Spaces, y'all. So that's what I'm on. Shout out to King Class on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
You know
man.
what I mean?
Check me out on all platforms. KING Class.
KING Class. Check my boy out on all platforms, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do the music as well. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. I seen you sent the email, man. So I'm gonna try to get on that EGOT, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
All right, man.
And we excited about the album too, man.
Oh yeah, the story Mr. EGOT, bro. I appreciate that, man. I worked hard on it, so I appreciate you for staying down with me.
Absolutely, man. Since Jack of all trades, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, King. We gonna get to some other guys, man. I appreciate it though.
Blessings, man. Blessings. Salute.
Salute, my guy. All right, who we got next? Okay, let me talk to bro. He got a Tane Taine. What's good? Hey, what it do? What's good?
First of all, man, it's like you said one time in the interview, when CyHi do it, we all do it.
Right.
We about to drop our nuts on them. We gonna tell you what God love.
We gonna tell you what God love.
We gonna drop our fucking nuts on you clowns. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I've been like one of the prophets, man. I've been preaching the CyHi. I've been preaching the CyHi word to all the hip hop, all the rap lanes. I've been checking everybody about this, bro. Like, we got the best rapper right here in the GA.
Right here in the GA, for sure. Let these folks know. He said in the Georgia, we got the best rappers. Twitch, y'all hear my boy.
We got the best rapper. However you want, what you want, the metaphor, the double, the triple entendres. It don't matter what. It don't matter. They tried to make my boy. They tried to put him in the box and make him write trap music.
And make him right. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Instagram. You hear my boy talking? He talking real shit right now.
Come on, man. My boy. Listen, he anointed with the rap god. Don't let him move.
Don't let him move but the waves in the pool. You feel me?
What y'all think going on?
What y'all think going on?
Man, they don't even know.
Man.
I have to tell them all the time. Y'all don't hear the man. Y'all don't hear how we coming with it. This how we coming.
For sure. For sure.
Best sports metaphor in the game.
Right.
I'm on your head with everything came out. I ain't gonna let neither one of y'all done airway me.
I ain't gonna let none of nigga, I'm Shannon Sharp. Can't let none of y'all niggas John Elway me.
Come on, man. Hey, man, like,
I appreciate that, bro.
It's a blessing, bro. I'm gonna let somebody else speak, but it's a blessing, man. I want you to keep doing it. Like, when you win, we all win. You feel me? I told anybody I'm taking all my Virgo rappers over everybody.
Absolutely.
And you put all the Virgo rappers in the room versus any other astronomy, we tagging them.
Versus any other astronomy. Alright, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Y'all go follow Tane on Twitter, man. Taine. For sure. So, I'm about to get into this. We're going to talk about this right now. I said I like when my lyricist was from the streets. You know what I'm saying? I missed that. You know what I mean? Because I had a metaphor where I was talking to my partner about it. I was like, man, it's like somebody that reads sheet music versus somebody who play by ear. So I like my lyricists to play by ear. I like you to go outside, hear what's going on, see what's going on, have conversation with different wise men in the neighborhood or wise women and elderly people and people under you, and just gather that knowledge as you move on through your journey in life. I don't be liking a nigga who's set up in class and had straight A and just know every word in the dictionary and now he want to rap. Man, you was in the house doing homework. Nigga, we out here fighting and shooting it out and running from the police, and we having skip parties and running trains and finessing the motherfucking cashier, and nigga, we breaking in houses, we stealing, like, no, not saying that's you know, not saying that good, but it builds a certain kind of character. It builds like some savoir faire. It builds some, you know what I mean, some storytelling versus you in the house and you read something that a white man wrote in the book, and now you want to try to regurgitate it on the mic. It don't have no oomph to it. It don't have no girth. It don't have no feeling to me. You know what I mean? I appreciate, and people like, man, why you trying to downplay college? College is a good thing. But most of the people that went to college from where I'm from asking me for money, asking me for advice. Now, I'm not saying, and let me tell you something, I keep a lot of college people around me that's educated, you know what I mean, because it is a place for all people. But I'm just saying, I want to say this to the street rappers too. If y'all rapping or anybody know any rappers, man, I've encouraged street rappers to try to work on their lyrical ability. It ain't about how many niggas you done killed or you got how many bodies or, you know, how much dope you done sold. It's like, what drew you to that? What was your upbringing like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you shoot, bruh? Is it because he killed your partner? Is it because he broke in your car? Is it like, how did it go? Were they picking on you in school? You had to stand up and slap the shit out of one of them niggas? Like, I want to hear those type of stories. I don't just want to hear about, like, how your girl left you sophomore year for, like, a fucking football player, and it's like, you ain't been the same since. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You know what I mean? You ever walked in the house and see your girlfriend getting smashed by your partners in the train? All right, nigga, that happened to me, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you lost a bitch to a nigga going to the NFL. Nigga, you was supposed to lose the bitch to her. I mean to him. Nigga going to the NFL. She ain't doing nothing but dick riding anyway. So that's why I said what I said. So anybody, and that ain't, like, people like, man, you talking about J. Cole. I'm talking about all rap. I'm not talking about J. Cole. J. Cole, one of the first. J. Cole, one of the first artists to actually come from that walk, you know, along with Kanye and a few different other, but it was a small group of them. But now I get tagged in posts about these lyricists every fucking day, and these niggas just know a bunch of, some of them niggas don't even know a bunch of words. They ain't got no rhythm, because they ain't never been at the party, and you know, your nigga had to hold you up, and there's a big booty chick dancing on you. You don't know about, you ain't never had that experience. So that's all I'm saying. I ain't dissing nobody, but you know what? I am dissing. I'm dissing you niggas now. Since y'all got an issue with what I'm saying, any rapper that feel like I'm talking about them, jump off the porch then. And I'm going to fire your ass up. There you go. That's the end of the story. Okay? Next topic. Okay, we got more people in the chat. Let's hear a few people from the chat, man, because we got multiple people in the chat that want to, you know what I'm saying, say their piece. I'm here, you know what I mean? I ain't, you know what I mean, against nobody in their opinion. Loco, what's good? Your mic on mute.
What's happening, bro? What's happening?
What it do? What's good, my brother?
Blessings to you, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that,
Listening
man.
to you since sideways, bro. You been nice.
Sideways. Nah, for sure, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the love, man. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Brooklyn, but I live in Oregon now.
Brooklyn. Oregon by the way of Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? All my Oregon fans, man, I appreciate y'all. I did, one of my best shows was in Oregon too, like back when I was early on in my mixtape days. I can't wait to get back to Oregon. So,
yeah, bro,
all
man,
that.
Never stop believing in you, bro. You been nice. I don't know where all this, like, CyHi ain't nice. Nah, bro, been lyrical. Y'all heard Soul Paul?
Y'all heard Soul Paul. And a lot of people don't know, bro, I freestyle Soul Paul. I said, imagine if I would have got my pen and pad out and really did my due diligence. Them folk would have left me off the song.
Nah, you would have went crazy. You would have not been left off, bro. You would have went crazy on that. Like,
Nah, for sure. Twitch, y'all hear my boy, man? My boy said I've been one of the best, man. These folk be sleeping on me, Twitch.
You gotta be in the top 5 category when we talk about lyricism. Like, nah, you don't get enough credit, bro. Like, they don't understand you. You ghostwrite, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
In the limelight, you one of them, dog.
I'm
like,
one of them.
Where they had to.
And I always tell niggas this right here. You put me and your favorite rapper, you give us 2 hours in the room with a beat and a sheet of paper and let us come out, I guarantee I'm flaming.
That's a fact.
I'm flaming them. But see, when you gotta add marketing and promotion and mixing and mastering and clearing the sample and all that cap ass shit, that shit they kind of beat me with that because that's politics. But
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? All that's politics. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you, bro, for chiming in, man. Much love, bro. You Oregon, once again, by the way of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Go if y'all in the Twitter chat, y'all go follow my boy Loco, man. Appreciate that, bro.
Already.
All right, love. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more. Then we're gonna go back to Twitch. Twitch, what's good? Y'all still with me? That what I'm saying. Glean me up. Miss Stash, man, appreciate that. Metal Gear Mister, appreciate that. Quentin Plays, appreciate it. Yes, sir. All right, let me see what else we got on here. All right, I'm requesting damn, Dre, they ain't gonna let you in. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me go with my boy right here. Rashad, what's good? Tommy Stoner, what's good, man? That's my boy. What it do? Rashad, we on live, bro.
CyHi, what's the word? How you feeling?
What's good, my guy?
Another day, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Much respect to you as an artist. I ain't gonna lie, that post though, I'm blowed. I ain't hear the beginning of the space. I was critical of that post, man. I ain't know what you was talking about, man.
Nah.
I felt like you was kind of defining the streets with criminality. That's where my mind went. So, you know what I mean? If you can just say it, if you said it already, my bad, but I ain't hear it. You know what I mean?
No.
But that's where I went to.
Well, this is what I was telling people. I was telling people, like, the metaphor is sometimes I like people who play jazz and blues and play by ear versus certain people like sheet music, people who play classical, you know what I mean? So I'm more of a by ear kind of guy. So what I mean by what I was saying was a lot of time I get tagged with new lyricists that come out and people are like, yo, you should do a song with this guy, or you should do this with this guy, And I like some of them, but some of them ain't good. But they feel like because they saying a bunch of words that they good. And I'm like, nah, man, I like to hear the life experiences. I like, what did you learn firsthand? Not something you read in the book or something you was taught in school. Now, you want to be taught to how to, make sure what you saying is correct. But what's your life about? What's your life stories? And not just, because I'm just, good with words, I feel like I can go in this field. Because a lot of times it's about hip-hop come from the streets, regardless of what. It come from the concrete. Break dancing come from the concrete. DJing come from the concrete. It didn't start in a frat house. You get what I'm saying? It started in a park with some dudes drinking liquor, smoking weed, and was loving music and wanted to get on the mic and kind of freestyle, and it developed from there. So the same way, I just want the people that are doing hip hop is to respect that element of it as well. And I think not only the fans, but a lot of record labels don't sign our street artists who can articulate themselves. They rather sign a nigga who got the most bodies. They want to sign a nigga who sold all the dope because Jeezy popped like that. But before Jeezy popped, T.I. had to know how to articulate himself to get a record deal.
Yeah.
Outkast had to know how to articulate themselves. Goody Mob, it's a plethora. Killer Mike, you had Trick Daddy, you had a lot of South artists that had to actually be able to articulate themselves to be able to be on that mic. But we also had to go through that struggle.
So you think like the new artist is kind of like trying to check the boxes of what people want to hear, as opposed to giving your life, giving substance about what you really went through. You know what I mean? Giving that extra like feel and emotion and, you know, real life shit, as opposed to, oh, you know, they got this going on, let me go in this lane and give you a whole bunch of words. And then when this is hot, let me do that. So I get that. I kind of just didn't. When you said the college dropout sophomore, it was more to me. I was
straight
like,
A's. Don't forget I said straight A's.
yeah. But I was like that nigga might have came from the street too though. So it's like, is he saying that street niggas can't go to college?
No, that ain't what I'm saying. I said I miss hearing the dude who developed his rapport and his vernacular and his storyline from the street and be able to articulate it. I am black. Appreciate that. I want him to be able to articulate. We don't get those stories no more. A lot of those stories are underground. Our biggest, let's say, street lyricists might be Benny the Butcher, might be a Bodie James, a Conway, but they're considered not just underground. They like underground. You get what I'm saying? It's like you got to go find Rocky Marciano. You got to go find, certain artists that I feel like deserves more shine because the success of Kanye West. Now every label like, okay, we want him to be a college kid, and try to follow that formula. Now we have a bunch of college kids like that want to rap, but we missing the soul now. We missing the struggle. And it's almost like I like mafia movies. I like action movies. I like military movies. I'm not saying that any other movie genre is bad. I just miss that a lot of my favorite movies ain't on Netflix no more. Like,
that's real.
You get what I'm saying? And it's been other times I've criticized other things, or not criticized, but may have spoke on certain things that should be better in hip hop, from street rappers to lyrical street rappers to pop, whatever the case may be. And it's just, I feel like Twitter just got a chance to hear that side of it. And, they went all up in arms, I guess, because my boy Cole just dropped the album and, everybody was saying I'm talking about him or whatever the case may be. But
so
I just want to let y'all know that.
When folks brought up that old video you was on the podcast, and it kind of seemed like it was the opposite in the video of what you were saying. You know what video I was talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought that up kind of like a gotcha, like, oh, this nigga talking about both sides of his mouth. How you felt about that when you seen that?
Nah, but I mean, it's multiple genres, not multiple genres, but it is kind of multiple genres in rap. And that's another thing. When you hear rock and roll, right? You hear soft rock, you hear heavy metal, you hear punk rock. All them is all different categories. Alternative rock. But in rap, it's just rap. Everybody in the same bucket. So I feel like Lil Uzi and Travis is more punk rock. Cardi is more punk rock. Punk rap.
Yeah. Hip
hop is more alternative, conscious, side of rap. Then you got the heavy metal, or I would say the trap rappers. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not just giving game to the young men who are doing hip hop or lyrical rap. I don't want to see my niggas in the street either going to prison and getting RICO. I'm from Atlanta. So that shit really affected my city. You know what I'm saying? That shit really affected my city due to niggas trying to put on in the street and not put on in the studio. So I'm telling them, encouraging them, either you gonna go work on your craft or be better at that, or don't even come in the rap business until you get out of the street and you want to focus 100% on music. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not just, like I said, I'm critiquing the whole game because I'm, as a writer / executive, I'm going into these sessions with these guys and I'm saying the same things. When I'm going in there with trap rappers, I'm saying, hey man, y'all need to try to, expand y'all horizons when it comes to writing songs. Also, I'm going in there with lyrical rappers. I'm like, hey, that's too lyrical, bro. Nobody ain't gonna want to listen to that. You might want to dumb it back a little bit and add a little more melody or a little more flavor. So all these things, that is what I do as an executive / producer / songwriter outside of what I do as CyHi the Prince or Mr. EGOT. So that's why I named my album and named myself Mr. EGOT, because I got a lot of opinions on film, theater. I got a lot of opinions on music, television. So this is my new plight, or this is my new journey in entertainment, is giving that advice, but also showing artists how to, develop these type of songs and film and etc.
That's real, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Much respect, like I said.
Yes, sir. For Twitter, man, go. Y'all follow my boy Rashad on Twitter, man. He in the Spaces chat right now. All right, my boy. Appreciate you for chiming in.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. See, that's healthy conversation. Like, that's what I want to give off, man. I want to be able to make music in the world a better place. And one thing I feel like in this new genre of music and entertainment, there's no standards in music. Like, another thing about when y'all speak Twitch, when I'm speaking about, like, the college rapper who can just go be in the music industry, it's like, damn, y'all ain't got to go through the combine like we had to go through the combine to get in the league. You glean me, see what I'm saying? Bruh, glean me on that. If you feel like I'm saying some real shit, glean me. You feel me? Instagram, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, you wanted to feel like, man, bruh actually put something into the game. He actually, man, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? When I first started rapping, I was rapping in the studio. Now, this is my life. I don't expect everybody to go through this, but this me. I started rapping. Unfortunately, I'm around some gangsters. And these ain't criminals. These ain't street criminals. I mean gangsters. I mean 72 different aliases on the run for 3-4 different states. It's these real life fugitives. I don't know why I was around them. They was in my neighborhood. They shouldn't have been there. Okay, that's a whole nother story. Okay, I'm around these guys. We on the mic. We'll do this to you. We got this kind of gun. We selling this. And one of the gangsters walked into the studio, was in the garage, and he hit the space bar button. He stopped the music. So me and my buddies looking around like, damn, bro, why you gonna stop the music? That nigga said, man, everybody pull their gun out. So I'm like, pull our gun out. So at this time, I got like a little 38, you know what I mean? So, I lay my little 38 on the table. My buddy always had something. So he had like a little, little 357, deuce or something. He lay it on the table. Nobody else pulled their pistols out. He said, man, if you ain't got no pistol, if you ain't got that pistol, I don't want to hear you rapping about it. He said, everybody pull your dope out. So we like, damn, like, bro, what you on? So, I had a little 3.5, little 7 grams. Back then, 7 grams was a lot of money for a 15-year-old. So I pulled my little 7 gram out. My buddy pulled a little split, you know what I mean? Then everybody else had their little nick bag or didn't have nothing. He said, well, I don't want to hear you niggas talking about nothing you ain't never sold. From now on, if you ain't got the bitch, if you ain't got the car, you ain't got the gun, you ain't got the work, don't rap about it. That changed my whole rap style from there on out. I never been one of them over-exaggerating rappers. Everything you ever heard me rap about is 90% true. The only way it ain't 10, the other 10 ain't true, because I had to change the car up so I don't get in trouble. I had to change the scenery up so I don't get in trouble. But I still wanted to tell y'all the story and how it affected me. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I do. That's what I, get my lyricism from. Like, I grew up, I'm 15, I'm around 35-year-old niggas who done met with every mob boss cartel in the fucking this side of the planet, okay? And they giving me game, I'm hearing stories, I'm hearing them talk. Like, if you think about, like, a lot of people don't understand this. Think about this. Tupac and Biggie, bruh, died at 24. Just think about that. And think about the 24-year-old rapper that you hear, or the 20-year-old or the 19-year-old rapper you hear in 2026. That Tupac and Biggie make them niggas sound like they 7 years old. Tupac and Biggie and them sound like they were motherfucking 30, 35 years old, and them niggas were 20 years old rapping that shit. You get what I'm saying? Nas. Think of Nas' first album. Nas might have been 19. You get what I'm saying? No, I ain't gonna let you get that. Rickerson, I love you. Tupac was not selling no image, bruh. Tupac was raised by Black Panthers. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, his mom tried to take him out of that, but bro, once you born by a Black Panther, it's in your DNA. I got partners like that. I got partners whose daddies was real gangsters that grew up in the suburbs, and my partner would shoot the shit out you. Graduated high school, everything, will shoot the shit out you. You know what I mean? Because it's in his blood. It ain't got nothing to do with where he grew up at. It's like, nah, if your daddy was a real one, your mama was a real one, and they had sex in that real time of their life, that trauma and that DNA gonna come out in you. You get what I'm saying? Pop was a real one. I ain't letting niggas say, let me tell you something. You don't kill a nigga who ain't a killer. You don't kill a nigga who you don't think ain't gonna kill you. You gonna get a nigga up out of here if you think a nigga a threat to you. So they thought that nigga was a threat to him because they knew he was a threat to him. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I just want y'all to know, like, don't discredit Pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop was a real one. You know what I mean? Pop was out here Stone Mountain. He was out here. We heard about Pop running around the neighborhood with left eye, all type of shit when I was growing up. We couldn't wait to meet Pop, man. We was trying to find Pac throughout the neighborhood. We was all throughout Hidden Hill, Memorial Drive, Brick Road. We were looking for Pac back when I was a young nigga, for sure. Yeah, so Twitch, this is a good conversation right here. This is what I love, man. This is what I love to talk about. This is what my music is about. I have real experiences, man. Like, y'all don't even know what I went through in rap. I'll tell y'all a story. When Jagged Edge was singing, I forget what song Jagged Edge did with Bow Wow, but they had to go do a video shoot in LA with Bow Wow. They had a song when they were singing on the steps. While they were recording that video of them singing on the steps, we was at one of the Jagged Edge member houses, and the house got raided because it was some dope in the house. And we had to go to jail for like 3 weeks. Shout out to Banks. We had to go to jail for like 3 weeks. So we in DeKalb County for like 3 weeks. We on the news, everything. You know what I mean? So when I say for rap, man, I done been through so much for rap. Let me tell you something, I done been beat up multiple times by niggas trying to extort me, niggas trying to make me sign certain pieces of paper because record labels was offering me a lot of money when I was a young nigga. You know what I mean? When I was a young nigga, I was getting offered $500,000. I was 15 years old, 16 years old. I had deals from Ludacris. I had deals from Jazzy Faye and Noontime. I had deals from Puffy. I had Eric Sermon wanted to sign me. Lil Jon wanted to sign me. A bunch of people wanted to sign me back then. And nigga, I used to have black eyes, all type of shit going to like showcases because they don't want me to talk to the executives because they want me to sign to the group. Sign with my group. I was in a group at the time, but my group was good because, we was trying to like, we was trying to be like, like it was like Boys in the Hood was popping in. The St. Lunatics was popping. So different people was popping at that time. But every time we went to the showcase, my light was just shine super bright because let me tell y'all a little story. So we used to trap, right? And I used to sell a lot of paraphernalia at that time. But I fell in love with rap so much, if it was under an ounce, I wouldn't serve you. I would send my buddy to serve you because I didn't want to leave the studio. So I'm like, man, if it ain't over an ounce, if I ain't selling you a split or a whole one, I ain't leaving the studio. I'm going to stay in the studio. So my partners would go make those plays or, my partners would go hang out with the girls or niggas would take my bitch sometime back then. Like, all my bitches were fucking my partners. These are my girlfriends, but I was so focused on rap that my bitches was almost like, man, this nigga just want to stay in the studio. I'm gonna go fuck your partner, nigga. It's like, so all that was happening to me as a youngster. So by the time we showed up to the showcase, I was just far better than my peers because I stayed stuck in front of that computer and rapping and training myself how to rap. And another thing, I couldn't read well growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't read that well. So I had an infinity for trying to like better my diction. Shout out to Wapfi and Hirsch. I had an affinity for trying to better my diction at that time. So I was just locked into rap. And then once I lift my head up and came out of it, I was like one of the best rappers people had ever heard. So at that time, the labels would call me on my phone like, yo, we love the group, but we really just want you. So you could take this 250,000 yourself, or you can bust this 250,000 with your partners, but we really just want you. And at that time, it was like, it was hard moving 5 dudes around, getting 5 hotel rooms, paying 5 per diems. You know, they really just had the best nigga, and then you, like Nelly, put your partners on. But when you're a part of a mob or you're a part of a situation that I was part of, niggas just weren't going for that. So I was in fist fights and I was getting all type of threats and all type of shit. So like I said, like I've been through so much in music that by the time I actually got a chance to be in music, I kind of lost my love for it because I lost so many deals early on in my career that would have made me a superstar. Like y'all would have heard about me in 2004, 2005. Like y'all would have heard about me back then as being, you can ask L.A. Reid, you can ask Clyde Davis, you can ask, who else we went to, Barry Weiss, you can ask everybody. I was the talk of the music industry. So now y'all just getting to hear like how good I am now when I signed with Ye. But I was way colder than that as a young nigga. So it was just, I was a part of some shit that I couldn't get out of, or, you know, I might not be here today. So I had to kind of wait it out and figure out a way to like, you know, get out of that situation and be able to be CyHi who I am today. So that's where a lot of I'm not saying my frustration come from, or because I'm not frustrated with, like I said, the more college rap or, you know, different things like that. I just said I miss that pain because I relate to that because I went through that pain. You know what I'm saying? So that's my story and I'm sticking with it. Okay. Jam Right 59, I appreciate it. Y'all want to hear more from Twitter? From the Twitter spaces? Cause they have Twitter. See, one thing I like about Twitter, the people who are on Twitter and they're not bots or not trolls, they're actually intellectuals. Cause a lot of intellectuals, we like to read. You know what I mean? Even if it's short paragraphs or short messages, we're into that. Instagram, I feel like is a very visual art type of vibe. So, you know what I mean? People who like visuals and like art, we tend to go to IG and Twitch. Twitch, we just lit. You feel me? Twitch, we lit. Twitch is people who really want to support the artists, who want to support the craft, who want to support the real life stories of the artists. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're gonna go to a couple more people on damn, we got 20 East TV. Let me, he sound like he from Atlanta, so we're gonna let him shout out real fast. What's up, Instagram? Y'all still in there with me. I appreciate y'all. Twitch, what's good? Y'all, I appreciate y'all for fucking with. I'm gonna get the whole little setup in a second. My buddy told me I need the stock market computers. What's good, 20 East TV?
What's happening?
What it do, my boy?
What up, my boy?
Yeah.
Old East Side in that bitch.
Oh, East Side, yeah, let these folk know, bruh.
Talking about prime time East Side.
Prime time East Side.
Cattle Road Flea Market East Side.
Megaplex Free Side.
Talking about Corvette on top of the liquor store East Side.
Exactly.
East Side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
man, you ever did a song with Dope Boy or Trump before they passed?
Man, you know it's crazy. I got a song with Dope Boy and Trouble, bruh. Trouble was on. I forget what mixtape that was. Trouble was on, but we did a song on that old Sade. I put a little tool on you, hater. So we did that. That was on my mixtape during my mixtape circuit. Dope Boy Raw. You talking about Dope Boy Raw, right?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, Dope Boy.
Nigga from the east side.
Yeah, you know me and Dope Boy Raw used to jug together.
That real east
You know what I mean?
side,
So
man. You need to drop some of that shit for us, man, for some nostalgia reason, man.
man, I think Dope Boy got that. I think I did that for his stuff. I never got a chance to do it for my shit. So that was back when I was rocking tough with Tracy T too. Shout out to Tracy T. Yeah, we all from the east side. Yes, sir.
I just want to kick some east side shit with you, man.
Yes,
Give us
sir.
a story or two you got with them boys if you got something you remember.
Oh man, I used to see Dope Boy Raw. I think he used to live on not Gresham, Glenwood. He used to live in some He used to live in some apartments over there. I used to go over there and fuck with him. I used to go over there with my boy Tracy T. Then I used to be around Trouble a lot too back in the day too. Trouble. The coldest thing about Trouble, man, Trouble was a real player. You know what I mean? Like one thing about Trouble, he had a squad with him. And he always had some beautiful females around him. The women used to love Trouble. You know what I mean? So that's all I remember about Trouble. He just, what's up, Si? What's up, Si?
Everybody in the city knew that nigga.
So nah, man.
Yeah, man. Keep doing your shit, man. East side, we always go
East
out.
side, boy, for sure. I appreciate you for tapping in, my boy.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, we gotta get some speakers. We gotta figure out how to speak on Instagram and Twitch, man. They gotta get a feature where I could talk to people. You know what I'm saying? TR, what's good, bro? I appreciate that. Subscribe. Yes, sir. So hold on. Let's get a few more. Let me see what I got. Damn, is Tomorrow listening? Who Tomorrow? Oh, I know Tomorrow. Hold on. I don't know if they. Let me see who on here. Tomorrow, you there? Or they might be just listening. Okay, you got a request. All right, cool. All right, let me go to another request. Sean Stats. Let me go to Sean Stats. Sean, what it do? Sean Stats, what it do?
Oh, my nigga CyHi, what's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
Hey, that new track is fire. I just played that shit. I have to run it back.
Man, appreciate that. Man, appreciate that, bro.
We got the project about to drop?
Yeah, the project about to drop, bro. So we just sent it off to mixing. The last, so just to let y'all know, my album is done in 4 categories. So it's an Emmy section, a Grammy section, an Oscar section, and a Tony section. So we just sent off the Oscar and Tony section to get mixed and mastered too. So once that's done, we on the head tops. So for sure, yes sir.
Mando.
Yes sir. KH, I appreciate the subscribe. So what's good, man?
I'm seeing niggas asking you. You've been seeing the debate Fab versus Banks. Who you got on the verses?
Fab versus Banks. Man, I'm gonna go with Fab.
With Fab, yeah.
Just cause Fab had a longer run. Like Banks had some shit, but I feel like Banks was like not short-lived. It was short-lived kind of, cause it's like he peaked and then the G Unit shit got kind of shaky towards the end. So it's like he went back to his grassroots underground shit. You really didn't hear nothing. Versus Fab always had that. It feel like he always had something in the forefront. So Vori, what's good? My boy Vori on the live, man. Vori, one of the greatest voices, greatest writers to ever do this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard he done wrote some shit for some niggas.
Oh yeah, he hard. So I'm gonna go with Fab, but I fuck with Banks too. I got a song with Banks. me, Banks, and Russ. So I fuck with Banks heavy though.
Yeah, I heard that on Russ Project, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
So nah, man, I appreciate that, man. But I appreciate you for checking in. If y'all want to go follow Sean Stacks on Twitter, it's Sean Stacks. I got some of the greatest fans, greatest followers too, man. So y'all go tap in with them, man.
For sure, man. Hey, I'm holla at you.
All right, Sean.
All right.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a couple more, man. We're going to take a couple more. James Gist, your speaker muted. I mean, your what you call it muted. James, you muted.
Oh, here you go. Hey, CyHi.
What to do, my boy?
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, I appreciate you 100%.
Man, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, bro.
For real. I ain't just saying that either, man. I ain't trying to gas you up. I'm for real.
Yes, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Where you from, man?
Born in Charleston, South Carolina. And was in the military, so I've been somewhere everywhere. And been in Augusta, Georgia. And that's also this is where I've been at since I moved to Georgia.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Nah, man, I appreciate you for checking in, bro. From Augusta, my boy James Gist.
Yeah, man. So that's my government name right there, though.
Okay.
I'm the second, man. My dad, my pop's the first. So.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you. You want to ask me something, or you good? You just wanted to.
Well, you pretty much said it already. You already said what's going on with the album, so that's exactly what my question was. But you already just said that.
Yes, sir.
The other two parts to get mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, just looking forward to the project, man. And I've been on you since I started listening to you when you dropped the Black History.
Black History Project.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm so.
I saw you on Swain. I've been on you since then.
Now I need to. You know what? I need to. People love that, man. Man, my Black History Project is so iconic. I can't go nowhere without people telling me like drop another one, drop it. So I might have to.
That like changed my whole perspective on just one. It was refreshing to hear. So like everybody was saying how the industry is right now and the different artists and all that. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm born in '83, so
Right.
You sound like everybody that I used to listen to and more. So I feel like anytime they mention about the top rappers and top 5 and all that stuff.
Right.
I always say, man, they got to say they got to quit playing. Put you in there. Put Big Crit in there too.
Oh yeah, Crit, my boy. Me and Crit got a joint. You know what? I'm glad you said Crit name. I need to hit Crit up, man. I got a joint with Crit so fucking fire. Twitch. If I play y'all this joint that I got with Crit, y'all will be like, man, yeah, I gotta hit Crit up, man. I might have to put that joint on the album or deluxe or something.
Yeah, do something. Do that.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you, James, man. I appreciate you for checking in. Appreciate the support as well.
Oh yeah, always 100.
All right, my guy. See, I got the best fans in the world, man. Don't let these folk fool y'all. Twitch. We just got a glean. Chlorine. Chlorine just gave me a glean. You feel me? So I'm going to do a couple more space. Let me see. I'm going to go Swiss. Swiss, what's good? I feel like I'm at a call center or something. Like I'm on One Eye Honey Hustlers. What's good, Swiss?
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, yo, listen. Since I heard No Dope on Sundays in 2017, that has been in my constant rotation. Like, I don't care what nobody says. You are literally one of the greatest lyricists. Fuck the Twitter talk. You are one of the greatest lyricists. My question is, what is the difference between this album and No Dope on Sundays? Are we still gonna get the same bar for bar? Because No Dope on Sundays, you was going bar for bar every song. Like, that was like crazy.
No Dope on Sundays, y'all. Nah, man. This album is very similar. It's a little elevated, but I kind of want to talk about not more so my upbringing, but like what the trials and tribulations I went through. So a lot of people don't know the reason why I'm naming my album The Story of Mr. EGOT. It was a actor named Philip Michael Thomas from Miami Vice. He coined the phrase EGOT back in 82 or something, like early 80s, late 70s. And he wanted to win all 4 awards. And the EGOT is, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. So he never won anything because they never respected him for his craft back in the day because he was an African American. You get what I'm saying? So I feel the same way. Sometimes I feel like I'm not fully appreciated, you know what I'm saying, in this realm of whatever we do. So I just wanted to take that mantra and embody that feeling on this album. So it really shows. Like I told my buddy, a lot of my statute of limitations is up. So I can really tell y'all, my life story, but in a metaphoric way that kind of correlates with what I've been through as far as the arts of music, film, on stage performance, etc. So that's kind of what's added to it, just more so of my plight that I went through to actually make it to, being around Kanye and Jay-Z's and your Rihanna's and, Kendrick's and being in these rooms and being able to mesh with these people. So just showing y'all that I got a similar story to any other artist that's trying to make it to that position.
Is it gonna be streaming or is it gonna be direct to consumer?
I'm gonna do both. So I'm gonna do streaming, but also I'm gonna do some bonus things for the actual direct to consumer. So we working on that now as well.
All right, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, bro. Love. Yes, sir. So if you wanna call CyHi, you gotta be on Twitter. That's what I realized. You gotta be on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Chat, we still there? If we still on Twitch, I need a glean. Somebody glean me so I can know y'all still there. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. So I've been talking shit about my fans. Like, I got the best fans in the world. I'm trying to get a glean. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we ain't glinging. So I got to wait till another glean so I can go back on the hip-hop platform on Twitter and Spaces. I'm going to choose a couple more. Instagram, what we doing? Oh, yeah, we got vinyl this time. We going vinyl. We going the vinyl way. You know what I mean? The Great Awakening is upon us, for sure. For Shorsky Crystal. Oh, we got a glean. Jared Davis just gleaned me. Oh, what's up, Troop? Appreciate the follow. Jared Davis, appreciate the glean. Philly OW, appreciate the glean. We always sunny. Appreciate the glean. Okay, let's see what we got on. We got some more requests. I'm gonna go to O'Neal. O'Neal, what's good? Troop, what's good? Troop 2, what's good? O'Neal, what's good? You're okay.
CyHi, what's good, brother?
What it do, my guy?
Hey, I just want to say, on behalf of all your fans, bro, we appreciate you for taking the opportunity to really engage with us. You know, a lot of artists don't take the time to do that, but pretty much like everybody else said, bro, we regard you as one of the greatest MCs of all time, bro. Like, for the people who really get into this rap shit, bro, like we know, you know what I'm saying? We know the things that the songs that you've written, like you said last night. I was living on your song. I had to live so appalled before I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? That's a bar, bro. So
right.
We understand, the real fans understand, but I just want to know, like, can you talk to us? What's the process of you going in the booth and writing a song like "So Apart" or New Africa off of your last album? Or like, just talk to us. What does that look like? When you're in the booth, how do you?
Well, me when I think of so when I write a song, I try to let me do it when I'm writing for somebody else. When I write with somebody else, I try to give them, I like to be around them for a second. So I can't just go out there and not live with them. So I got to go out there and just be like, all right, let me see what bro really on. Let me see what he want to do. Let me see what his vibe is, what he want to talk about. And then I try to find the music that match that emotion or match that story. And that's how I kind of put together something for them. But for myself, I like to come up with the title of my album first, and I like to come up with the subject matter and the plot and the topic of what I want to say. After I do that, that's when I dive in and start departmentalizing which songs and what topics I want to talk about. After I do that, I get into the lyrics. So I don't know if y'all ever. So here go what I learned in school, y'all. I'm a 10th grade dropout, but I did learn something in school. What I learned in school is like this concept web, or it's like a writing web, where you would put the title of your album or anything you wanted to put. You put it in the big bubble in the middle of the board. Then you would put like, let's say like, okay, the story of Mr. EGOT. I put it in the big bubble in the middle of the board. And then I drew one line, and one line. Then I did Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, Tony. Then I wrote 6 lines that come off those bubbles, and those are the title of the songs that I wanted to write. And then once I got the title of the songs, I went to find production or make production that fit those concepts. And once I did that, it helped me departmentalize. So I don't want to bring this up, but I do want to bring this up. And I think this is what LaRussell was implementing or trying to get to about the Wayne situation. Like, Wayne is one of the best artists we've ever heard put bars together. But sometimes when it comes to departmentalizing the raps and the concepts and the point that you're trying to get across, a lot of times that was vague. And, you know, that's their style of music. Their style of music is just to give you something to vibe to, have fun with, and, you know, on to the next track. But you had dudes like me that loved Jay-Z, Nas. Like when Nas turned himself to a gun, that was like I Gave You Power. That was like one of the greatest things I ever heard. Or when DMX did I'm Slipping, I'm Falling, I Can't Get Up. Or Jay-Z did, Jay-Z had so many, like Song Cry, or he came back, or Ghostface, I love Ghostface. All that I got is you. Them records like that used to be making me, like, as a young nigga, like, damn, home touching the spot that I can relate to in a real emotional but therapeutic way as well. So that's how I try to put together my albums, a body of work, or even songs. I even do it with songs. What's the title of the song? What's the first verse gonna be about? That's gonna be the opening. And it's crazy, when my mom made me take the SAT, and I passed it with like 1,000 or 950 or 1,000 or something. And the best grade I got was on the literature part, or the essay part. So I was good at writing essays. So that's how I got into the music industry and being a writer. So if that, you know, gives you a little bit of insight of how I put my raps and stories together or albums together, I hope that did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, chat, y'all like that? Y'all like that breakdown? You know, I gotta ask the chat, am I doing this right? You know what I mean? Yeah. See, that mean I'm doing it right, 'cause I got the glean. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm looking for a new booking agent now, so I'm looking to do some things now, so, you know, look forward to that. Let's see. Let's see who else we got requested. TJ, what's good? We're gonna talk to TJ real fast. TJ, what's good? Crucial, what's happening? TJ, you there? Tomorrow, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How you living?
Hey, what's going on, my boy?
Everything's going great. I'm just the account manager, but you know, I'm on behalf of, you know, Don Cannon and everything. You know, it'd be great to get you on, you know, one of the programs and everything. Give everybody a chance to really see what you do.
Oh yeah, man, for sure, man. Don Cannon, one of the most influential guys in my career too. They always gave me a platform to showcase my, my writing and my freestyles even early on in my career. But now Don Cannon been slick, helping with the executive production of my album, because he's one of the best producers. Or any artist don't know that Don Cannon is one of the best producers ever. Even though y'all see him behind the ones and twos, he ain't gonna give you a lot of beats. But the beat he give you,
He gonna give you some shit.
he gonna give you some shit. So Don Cannon he's definitely influential in my career. So I appreciate you for reaching out, and definitely anytime y'all need me, just let me know. I'm there.
We'll definitely tap in with you soon then. Try and set that up ASAP.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, my guy. All right. Man, we getting some more requests, man. This is cool. Let me go. Jers the Reaper. Is that Jers the Reaper? What's good, Jers? What's up, Twitch? How y'all living? Y'all see, that's a few of my awards back there. That's for Sicko Mode. That's that part with Ye and Schoolboy Q. What's this over here? CyHi. This the 4 or 5 seconds with Rihanna and Paul McCartney. That was one of my favorite sessions. On God right here. I got a bunch of them outside though, outside this room, but that's just what I got in my makeshift studio. Jers, what's good?
What's good, CyHi?
What to do, my boy?
I got a question. So everybody here probably been searching for you since the EP, but you disappeared for a minute. What label or distribution are you going to use for the new album?
Oh man, you know what? I'm in between something right now, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. But you know what I mean? It's gonna come out regardless of what. You know what I mean? I just don't know exactly. I don't want to give off the wrong information, but I'm definitely, I'm gonna put it out some kind. Even if I got to just put it out independently, but I do have some people that's working with me that want to, be involved with it. So definitely, we're looking to figure that out right now as we speak.
And then earlier you mentioned Russ. Have you thought about using like the way he been formatting music to come out with? Because all of us want to hear more CyHi, but there got to be a proper way to do it. But the way Russ has been doing his rollouts has been amazing. Like, I truly appreciate Russ' independent grind. I think a lot of people was overlooking him, but it's working for him.
No, for sure. See, Russ came in the game independent, so it's always worked for him. It's one thing about me is like I grew up in the record label era, so a lot of times you had to get those deals out the way to be able to be independent. I'm finally independent the last, I would say, 4 years. You know what I mean? So I'm just getting on the independent grind and figuring it out. So I'm definitely figuring out different ways to, be able to release music. But now I feel like it's perfect. You have label, you got your tune chords, you got your United Masters, your Empires, but also you got your evens that allow you to do direct to consumer. So it's so many different ways now that I can do it. Before I was like in contracts or with a label. And then, I'm like, one thing about me that record labels don't understand is like, I came up in the mixtape era from 2010 or 2008 to like 2016, 17, where a lot of your numbers they can't really see your engagement from a mixtape that was on Dat Piff or that may have been on my mixtapes back then. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you go in there and be like, man, I need this. I want to use these samples. They like, man, these samples that came out to $100,000. And it's like, yeah, but this is what I want to use. But back in the days when a lot of my fans fell in love with me, we wasn't clearing those samples. We were just putting them out on mixtapes.
I could tell that because that's why my favorite projects is the Black History, both of them. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of stuff on there just couldn't get cleared, so that's why they couldn't officially be released.
Exactly. So a lot of times y'all fell in love with that vibe or that style, but I could never put that on DSPs Cause them folks is like, man, we ain't finna let you rap over Earth, Wind, and Fire, nigga. Is you crazy? You know what I mean? So, or they would have charged us an arm and a leg for it. So, that's where we got that at. But I feel like I said, now that we got direct to consumer, or we got people who more engaged with the artist, we're able to do or find little loopholes or ways around it. So that's why I'll be giving you guys more music, in 2026.
All right, before I go, how do you feel about the East Atlanta rappers? Especially the people that Cole, helped put on, like Jid and Earth Gang. Like I feel like East Atlanta has been killing as far as Atlanta artists.
Right.
With Black, they've just been destroying recently.
Right. Well, what's crazy? It's so cool to see because, like, I remember when I first came out, it wasn't a lot of us. Well, it was, but it was like we was like forgotten about. Like if you wasn't like right from East, like Edgewood, but not even from Edgewood. I think Future might have been the biggest. Him and Gucci might have been the biggest we had, but in East Atlanta we had so many different flavors because that's where an influx of a lot of families moved to when they first came to Atlanta in the early 80s and 90s. So guys like myself, Jid's like I played football with his brother, so it's so cool to hear people, say Jid name. Black as well. We got guys like Nyoski. We got what's my other guy name? I don't want to forget his name. Grip. Grip, my guy. He was signed to Eminem. So Earth Gang, all of us.
A lot of people.
What you got to say?
I don't like how maybe the promotion. Grip is dope. I don't know what Shady's doing with him exactly, but I really fuck with Grip.
Now, Grip talented, but that's what I said. It's like, man, one thing I want Atlanta to do is embrace us all because it's like, I would see things like when you see me, Grip, or like even when you look at somebody like Tyler the Creator or Chance the Rapper or any of the guys that may not be from the street, we still love Future. We still love Thug. We still love Lucci and Gunna, but you'll never see them riding around on IG Live listening to like a Jid or a CyHi, or they might listen to it on their own time, but you don't really see that support. So I really want them to kind of like, start supporting that side of Atlanta music and just broaden the horizon of what we got to offer to the music industry. Because if we collab, imagine if Jid collab with a Thug or a Gunna, or or something like that, or Lucci collab with me. It's like you'll be able to hear the variation of styles, almost like the old, how New York had it back in the day. That you would hear Q-Tip with a Jay-Z, or you would hear Nas rapping with I would say a De La Soul or something. You know what I mean? So different things like that. So I think that's
what's crazy.
What's up?
What's crazy is you saying that, but when we look at Atlanta, we think Atlanta is all united. But until you just said that, I never thought about those rappers do not usually mesh together. They will collab together at all. I never thought about it that way. Right.
Nah, for sure. And to me, Atlanta was united until I feel like the influx of gangs came in. You know what I mean? Atlanta we got so much hospitality. We just let anybody move down here. We like, hey man, come on down. But then the people that come from those cities like LA, Chicago, New York, those people are split into barrels or hoods or like gangs. So now it forced Atlanta to be on that vibe because now them guys has kind of infiltrated our circles. So I feel like we got to get back to like, man, hustling, beautiful music, black people collabing with each other, or urban people collabing, or anybody, and being able to bring that camaraderie back to the city. So that's big. That's a good question. That was a good question.
But all right, I'm gonna go. Thanks. I'm waiting for the album like everybody else.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, my boy. Man, these is good questions, chat. Then we got some gleans. Beast, appreciate it. Felipe, appreciate it. Number two, appreciate it. Smitty Runs, appreciate it. Brother Almighty, President Carter, man, I'm new to Twitch, but okay, I see what I gotta do. I gotta drop a song and then go on Twitch, and then y'all gonna fuck with me. I feel like when I ain't had no music, y'all like, nigga, we ain't got nothing to talk to this nigga about. So nah, I appreciate that, man. All right, man. I'm gonna do 2 more, and then I gotta. How long I been on Twitch? Hold on, let me see. I ain't got my co-pilot here today with me, y'all. His name is Ear Curator. If y'all look up Ear Curator on Instagram, Twitter, everything. He's usually my co-pilot. His name is Lazon, so y'all can go follow him too. Tell him, man, we need you in there with Cy so we all can do this better. All right, so okay, so I got 15 minutes left. So I'm taking any more questions. I'm gonna do 2 more calls. Man, this has been a great stream. The influx of support and everything, man. I appreciate it, Skrilla, man. I appreciate you, bro. CyHi and SZA, yeah. I wish I had a SZA song. What the hell? I wish I had a SZA song. I slit like SZA. I mean, I can't say that. Damn, we can't delete that. Delete that. I can't say that out loud. Fuck it. I can't say that out loud. I slit like SZA though. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and SZA could kind of like SZA. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But that's for another day. You know what I'm saying? That's for another conversation for another day. All right. Let me see who else. Okay. We gonna add Jesse. We gonna add Jesse. Jesse, you there? Hip hop lives, man. People didn't know. I'm trying to tell you, my fan base is gigantic. Serene Woon, what's good? What's good? What's good, Jesse?
Hey, I can't believe I got on, dude. You're one of the fucking goats, man. I'm
Hey.
so excited about this.
Yes, Sirski.
So excited about the new album. You kind of came out of nowhere, and I'm glad you did, dude. It's been a minute. We need some of that real lyricist hip hop shit coming back.
Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. I appreciate that, man. You know, we stockpiled over here. We got everything together. We want to get all our ducks in a row first, and now we about to unleash on the music industry. And the songs that I got and the music that I got put together, y'all have never heard anything like this before. So I can't wait for y'all to hear it. It's tremendous, and I appreciate everybody for just being patient with me and, you know what I'm saying, putting it together.
Yeah, man, that's how the internet is. They're always going to be like, where's the album? You put out an album and 2 months later, they're like, where's the next one, you know?
Right.
They can't wait. But that's good sometimes. Sometimes an artist needs to take some time and live a little, or wait until something really inspires them, you know? It's like,
right.
You're going to put out whatever greatness you put out, so if it takes a minute, that's fine.
You hear my boy. He know what he's talking about. I appreciate that, Jesse. Man, where you calling in from?
I'm calling from Minnesota, and it's
Minnesota.
Getting you on here, yeah, because I almost lost my mom over Christmas, and I've really been leaning on hip hop, and it's like it feels like hip hop knows that I'm going through something, because like every great artist is putting shit out. Like Jid put out the great album, Tyler. J. Cole, you know, like ASAP Rocky, everybody's putting out like top-notch quality, and that's what I expect from you. But my question is, like, what do you think about hip-hop today? Like, are you proud of it? Do you think that we're reaching new heights that we haven't got to before?
Man, you know what's so crazy? Me and my guys been having that conversation, and this is so crazy, but this is a 2-part question I want to answer. So a lot of people as human beings, we don't like war, right? But a lot of technology, a lot of camaraderie, a lot of, liberty and people getting united comes from a bad situation or an intense situation. So the Drake and Kendrick battle was actually good for hip hop because it put everything in perspective. It showed that, okay, you got this popular side of music that Drake represents, but then you also has this real homegrown style of music that Kendrick presents. And by Kendrick somewhat being crowned the winner, it shifted the vibe of the culture back to the grassroots, real feeling, real thought process of music. So I hope that, to me, I feel like that has really changed where we are with music. And like I said, I think that was a good thing for us. So from that, the residue of that comes your Clips album. You come with, Baby King about to drop. You got your J. Cole's and all those guys dropping, your Jids. So I think for the next couple years, we'll be getting quality music from a lot of these artists. Even in my city, the ones that we consider our trap artists or our like street artists, I think they're revamping their sound and going back to the drawing board. Like, okay, how can we become more human and how can we make better records for the consumer? So you're right about that.
Yeah, dude, Kendrick's hilarious. Like, he did the same thing with Control. He's just like, this is hip hop. He's like, you guys are getting too nice, too friendly. Like, that's the way he told his throats again. Like, I know you can do better than this. Like,
right.
Step it up.
Right.
And I feel like that's what you're going to do with this album, too. Like, you do that and elevate other people and like, oh shit, I gotta go back in the studio. Like CyHi put out another fucking banger. Like,
nah, for sure.
So I appreciate you being one of those people to push hip hop and not just because there's a lot of like great artists that put out mediocre shit, and I'm like, I know you can do better than that, but there's people like you and other artists that push themselves every time. And you didn't put anything out. Maybe you weren't feeling it. Maybe you're just like, I gotta wait until I really get something that's inspiring, or like. So it's, you guys care about hip hop, and because you guys, it helped you guys just as much as it's helped us. So
absolutely.
I appreciate you taking the time and talking with us and shit. So
and Jesse, we hope that your mother gets better expeditiously. The whole live, y'all go follow Jesse. What's your Towler?
Yeah, Jesse Towler on Twitch.
Jesse Towler on Twitch, man. Like he got an inspiring story. So man, we appreciate you for chiming in, man. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, doing hip hop, man. You guys have helped me in more ways than you'll ever know. So
absolutely.
That's awesome, dude.
All right, my man. Have a blessed one, man.
All right, see ya.
Yes, sir. See what I'm saying, chat? This what music is about. It's touching the souls and lives of individuals in the world. This shit just ain't about, can I make a hit record? I just ain't never been that type of nigga, man. I just always thought about man, what people need versus what they want. You know what I mean? So you hearing the residuals, you hearing the aftermath of all those mixtapes I put out and how it affected people. Even No Dope on Sundays, you know what I mean? So I do feel like it's my responsibility to get back in the studio and make sure I be consistent because, like you said, that it's therapeutic for people's lives. Like, you never know what they going through and what songs they relate to and what artists they relate to. So that helps them through that moment. So I used to get dudes crying, come up to me crying, or dudes coming home from prison, be like, bro, I got on you, and when I was in jail, bro, you helped me through my bid, or dudes who was in college, or working a certain job, and truckers. It was just overwhelming, you know what I mean? So I appreciate all the love. We're going to do one more call, and we're going to wrap this up. Okay, that's a listener. Okay, we're going to do OFCL. OFCL, what it do, my boy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good?
Man, bro, you are the god of rap, man.
Oh,
you are
man.
the god of rap, bro, for real, man. Like, you, bro, like, it's nobody else out there like you, man, for real. You know what I mean? So I wanted to hop on here, man, and just say, bro, man, just.
That's love, bro. That's love, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad that I could inspire y'all, you know, give y'all some new dopeness.
Gratitude, bro.
Yeah, yes,
like,
for
so
sure.
Gratitude and much respect, you know what I mean? But I want to ask you a question, man. Like,
what's good? I can't hear you.
You know what I mean? So how'd you craft this song right here, bro? Because this is my favorite shit. This song right here had me like, yo, man, he's the greatest.
What song is it?
This shit right here.
Oh, yeah.
That shit, homie. Oh, my goodness.
Nah.
Shit you saying?
Yeah, for sure. That's from my mixtape, right?
Oh, my God. Hey, you spazzed on that.
Yeah, man. That was from my mixtape era. Back then, it was like, I was a starving artist back then. So it was like, I was just, you know, speaking my real feelings, my real life, just, you know, I'm barely making it by myself. So I think that's what that's what inspired that song. It was just like, I'm just trying to do something that also is touch my spirit, but touch somebody else's. So,
right.
So.
Jeez, man, that shit touched me, bro. When I heard that, I'm like, oh man, he the God forever.
Yes, sir.
From everlasting to everlasting, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate it. Where you calling in from, man?
Cali.
Cali, okay. Shout out to Cali, man. You know my Cali folks fuck with me hard, bro. For sure.
Yes, sir, man. You already know, man. But I want to ask you, man, like,
yes.
what email do I send the beats to, man? Because I got some eaters.
Okay, so my beat email is ivystate@gmail.com. That's IVYSTATE@gmail.com.
For sure, God. Man,
for sure.
I'm going to definitely send you a pack.
All right, my brother. Let me know, man. I appreciate you, man, for chiming in.
Yes, sir. For sure, God. Salutations.
All right, my guy. Yeah, he had some of my old mixtape joints playing. That, man, that's love, man. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Like, these are things that, you know, I wanted y'all to see on my chat and on my, you know, this shit bigger than, like, music. This shit bigger than, like, you know what I mean? I wish I could, I do okay for myself, but, you know what I mean? People feel like I should be way more successful, way more financially stable, but I sacrifice I can't do no monkey shit, y'all. I apologize. Because my foundation, I got two beautiful parents. They still together. I seen them yesterday. And I can't let my family down doing some weird monkey shit just to make some money. My mama ain't gonna even accept the money. Like when I used to sell what I used to sell, my mama didn't even want the money. She like, don't give me that money. I don't want that money. I'm like, damn, man, this shit spin like, no, we don't want that. You get what I'm saying? So I think, what up, Brave? Thank you, Brave, man. Thank you, Brave is like, damn, Coach Swain in the chat. Coach Swain, let me tell y'all about Brave first. Brave was my buddy, man. Like we grew up together. We ran track together. We had classes together. It was just like, he was almost like my twin damn near. Like, and you know, he was such a cool guy. We worked in the music industry a little bit as well. But nah, Brave was good, man. And he was always my guy. Coach Swain, Nicholas, appreciate you for chiming in. Life is a blessing. Appreciate that. So Coach Swain, we played football together in high school. I'll never forget this day. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story before I get out here. The other schools don't be liking when I talk about how I used to be doing it in football, but I gotta tell y'all the story. So Coach Swain was the leader of our football team. And when I came to the football team, a lot of people didn't like me because I was a ninth grader, but I did every drill we did. You know how you crab on the field, you got to run laps. I'm trying to be the first one. So by me beating all the seniors and the juniors in the drills and the workouts, the coaches would make the seniors and the juniors do more work. Like, y'all gonna let this freshman do this, run another lap. So, they used to be mad and shit, right? So they wouldn't block for me. Like, I got word that they would not block for me when I got the ball. They was like, cause they wanted to lay a sticking on me because I was a good player. So I never forget that whole summer camp. We going through it. We playing ball. We going through it. They giving me the work, but I'm giving them the work too. And we get to our first football game versus Stevenson at Morris Brown Stadium, right? And we going against this dude. He was a Super 11. His name is Tony Tillett. If y'all don't know who Tony Tillett is in Atlanta, Tony Tillett, Super 11. But his son played for the Kansas Jayhawks right now. His last name Tillett. He like a center. He going first round draft, okay? So they put me in the game before half because we couldn't move the ball. But the seniors is out there. I'm on the sideline. I'm like, chin strapped up. I'm ready to go in, but I know I probably ain't gonna get in because, I gotta pay my dues. And we in a 2-minute drill. My coach say, get in the game, y'all, get in the game. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the game. I'm about to show out on these folks. So they call a pass route to me. So I get off the line. Got off that nigga, right? So I'm running down the field. The Super 11 nigga in front of me, they throw it to me. I'm about to catch that bitch. The Super 11 nigga hit me. Bow! I flip in the air like in slow motion, like backflip, blue, hit the ground. The whole crowd like, oh, oh. So they like, get up, nigga. We in the 2-minute drill, so we going no huddle. They like, get up. I get up, and the coach like, you on the wrong side. I wasn't on the wrong side. The quarterback called the wrong side, but I wasn't on the wrong side. So they told me to get on the other side. Go on the other side, nigga. So I go on the other side. Get off the ball on these folks. Them folks throw the ball to me again. I catch that bitch. I'm about to break for the goddamn touchdown. Motherfucker clip me at the 5-yard line. We end up scoring on that drive, right? So it's like 7-10 or something. We down 7-10. And I get in the locker room, and Coach Swain, he on here, but his name was Chris Swain. He went to play D1 at Mississippi. He stood up. Man, y'all let a freshman make a motherfucking play. Before y'all make a play, y'all need to wake up out here. Good play, Sadell. Good play, Young. You the only one who came out here to play. Man, that was so big for me because Coach Swain was like the leader of our football team. So that he in the chat right now. If y'all know Coach Swain on IG, y'all go follow Coach Swain. He's a pillar in the community. You know what I'm saying? He's a football coach right now. And he's teaching a lot of young men and helping them get to college as well. So Coach Swain, I appreciate you, man, for jumping on the chat. But guys, and I got to get back to work because, y'all want these songs and y'all want these albums. So I got to go to work real fast and I got to eat. But I do want to shout out all my followers. Tim B, Call Mean, Sandy Game 1, Question, Nicholas, I appreciate you, Nicholas. Life is a blessing. Man, YR, what's good, my boy? YR Darkness. And I appreciate y'all for jumping on this. I'm dropping another record. I don't know what I'm dropping next week. I don't know what I feel like, but whatever I feel like, I'ma feel like. You get me? Appreciate y'all for supporting that. No competition. Y'all go lock in on that. Go spend that for the next week. I got something else coming out for y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get back to it. We're going to come back on here. We're going to chop it up. I appreciate everybody for coming out. I appreciate the love from Twitch, Instagram, however you checked in, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be back next week. I might come back before next week. I might just prime y'all up for something. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all know I'll put out the the calling for y'all to, you know what I mean, jump on here and we gonna rock out like that. So I appreciate everybody for logging in. Much love. Peace.